You ever thought about how certain habits might be putting you at risk for Alzheimer's disease without even realizing it? As we age, protecting our brain health becomes more important than ever. In this video, we'll explore the unexpected links between everyday behaviors and Alzheimer's disease, a condition that affects millions and continues to rise in prevalence across the United States. Understanding the major causes of Alzheimer's, identifying its early warning signs, and learning preventive measures can make a significant difference for you and your loved ones. We'll share practical tips that can help you maintain cognitive vitality, backed by real-life stories that illustrate how crucial these insights are. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with knowledge and actionable steps to protect your brain health and lead a fulfilling life. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new video drops. Your support truly makes a difference. If you found value in this video, a like and share would mean a lot in helping me reach more people with these important lessons. And I'd love to hear from you. If you're enjoying this topic, leave a 1 in the comments or a 0 if you'd like to see something different. Your feedback helps me improve and bring you the content you want. Now, let's begin by understanding the first critical aspect: what causes memory decline in the elderly and how you can protect yourself from it. Stay with us as we explore these important insights step by step. Point 1. Skipping meals. One surprising factor that has emerged as a potential risk for developing Alzheimer's disease is the habit of skipping meals, particularly breakfast. Breakfast is often touted as the most important meal of the day, and for good reason. Research conducted in Japan on a group of 525 elderly individuals aged 65 and above revealed that those who regularly skipped breakfast had a significantly higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. In fact, the study found that skipping breakfast could quadruple the likelihood of developing this condition compared to those who consistently ate breakfast. Why is breakfast so crucial for brain health? The brain relies on a steady supply of energy, primarily glucose, to function effectively. When you skip breakfast, your body's glucose levels can drop, depriving your brain of the energy it needs to maintain cognitive function. This lack of nutrition impacts memory, concentration, and overall cognitive performance, accelerating the processes that can lead to cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. In addition to glucose levels and stress responses, missing out on breakfast often means missing essential nutrients that support brain health. Foods rich in vitamins like B12 and omega-3 fatty acids play a significant role in maintaining nerve function and reducing inflammation. Without these nutrients, the brain may struggle to repair itself and sustain neural connections. This is particularly relevant for older adults, who may already be experiencing age-related nutrient absorption challenges. Consider the case of an elderly gentleman who, due to a busy or inconsistent morning routine, skipped breakfast regularly. Over time, he began to experience subtle memory lapses, forgetting recent conversations or where he had placed important items. What initially seemed like normal forgetfulness eventually progressed into more serious memory impairment. His family was taken aback when medical evaluations revealed early signs of cognitive decline linked to his nutritional habits. For those watching, it's important to reflect on your morning habits. Do you prioritize breakfast? If you don't, it's time to make a change. Start your day with a meal that includes whole grains, fruits, and protein to support sustained brain health. If you found this point insightful, comment "Healthy Mornings" below to show your commitment to starting the day right. Point 2. Frequent snacking. Frequent snacking, especially when it involves high-fat and high-sugar foods, has also been linked to an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. While it may seem harmless to indulge in chips, cookies, or other processed snacks throughout the day, these foods can contribute to cognitive decline in the long run. A study examining the dietary habits of older adults found that those who frequently snacked on unhealthy foods had a 2.7 times greater risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who maintained a balanced diet. What makes frequent snacking so harmful? The answer lies in the impact of high-fat, high-sugar foods on cholesterol levels and brain function. Processed snacks are often rich in unhealthy fats, which can elevate cholesterol levels in the bloodstream. Elevated cholesterol levels contribute to the accumulation of amyloid beta peptides in the brain, a hallmark feature of Alzheimer's disease. An elderly woman named Mrs. Thompson enjoyed her snacks throughout the day, a handful of chips here, a sugary cookie there. At first, it seemed like an innocent indulgence. However, over the years, her health began to decline. She experienced more episodes of forgetfulness and found it increasingly difficult to concentrate on tasks she once managed effortlessly. A visit to her doctor revealed early signs of cognitive decline, which were linked to her dietary habits. This isn't to say that all snacking is bad. Healthy snacking, such as eating nuts, fruits, or yogurt, can provide essential nutrients that support brain health. The key is moderation and choosing nutrient-dense options. For those watching, I encourage you to think about your own snacking habits. Are you reaching for processed snacks regularly? If so, try replacing them with healthier alternatives. If this point has resonated with you, comment "smart snacking" to show that you're making a conscious choice for better brain health. Point 3. Excessive salt intake. Excessive salt intake is another factor that can significantly increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. While salt is essential for various bodily functions, too much of it can be harmful, especially for the brain. Studies have shown that a high-sodium diet can damage the walls of blood vessels in the brain, leading to conditions like high blood pressure and cortical atrophy. These conditions are associated with impaired cognitive function and an increased risk of Alzheimer's. One important study highlighted that individuals who consumed diets high in salt had a 2.5 times greater risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who adhered to a low-sodium diet. This risk was compounded when high salt intake was combined with other unhealthy lifestyle choices, such as lack of physical activity and poor diet. A true story that illustrates this point involves Mr. Garcia, a retired factory worker who had a fondness for salty foods. He frequently added extra salt to his meals and enjoyed snacks like pretzels and salted nuts. Over time, his health took a turn for the worse. He began to experience memory loss and struggled with simple tasks. Concerned, his family took him for a medical checkup, where doctors found that his high-sodium diet had contributed to his cognitive decline. Reducing salt intake is a simple yet effective way to support brain health. Opt for herbs and spices to flavor food instead of reaching for the salt shaker. Read nutrition labels and be mindful of hidden sodium in processed foods. For those tuning in, consider how much salt you consume daily. Is it more than recommended? If this point has given you something to think about, comment "less salt, more health" to commit to better choices for your brain. Point 4. Overly restrictive diets. Maintaining a balanced diet is crucial for overall health, but overly restrictive diets can backfire, especially for older adults. Extreme dietary restrictions can lead to deficiencies in essential nutrients, which play a significant role in brain function and cognitive health. One nutrient that stands out in this context is vitamin B12, which is vital for maintaining healthy nerve cells and overall cognitive function. The implications of B12 deficiency are serious. Low levels of this vitamin have been associated with symptoms such as confusion, difficulty thinking, and memory problems. If left unaddressed, chronic B12 deficiency can lead to irreversible brain damage. For seniors who follow strict vegetarian or vegan diets, which exclude all animal products, the risk of B12 deficiency is even higher, as the primary sources of this vitamin are found in animal-derived foods such as meat, dairy, and eggs. Mrs. Wu, a 67-year-old retiree who adopted a strict vegetarian diet for health reasons. For years, she prided herself on her healthy eating habits, avoiding processed foods and focusing on plant-based meals. However, she began experiencing subtle signs of cognitive decline, forgetting names, losing track of conversations, and struggling with tasks she once completed with ease. Her family initially dismissed these signs as typical age-related memory changes. It was only after a comprehensive medical evaluation that her doctor discovered she had severe vitamin B12 deficiency. This discovery was a wake-up call for Mrs. Wu and her family. Her doctor recommended B12 supplements and slight dietary adjustments, which helped stabilize her condition and prevent further cognitive decline. This case underscores the importance of maintaining a well-rounded diet that includes essential nutrients, especially as we age. Overly restrictive diets can lead to other nutrient deficiencies as well. For example, omega-3 fatty acids, which are abundant in fish and certain nuts and seeds, play a vital role in brain health. Omega-3s are known for their anti-inflammatory properties and their ability to support cell membrane integrity, which is crucial for optimal brain function. The key takeaway here is that while being mindful of one's diet is important, balance is crucial. Avoiding extreme dietary practices and ensuring a diverse intake of nutrients can help maintain cognitive function and overall health. For those who may not be able to consume enough of these nutrients through diet alone, supplements under medical supervision can be a helpful solution. To anyone following a strict or specialized diet, I encourage you to reflect on your nutritional intake. Are you getting enough vitamin B12, omega-3 fatty acids? If you're unsure, consult with a healthcare provider to discuss dietary plans or the possibility of supplementation. Your brain health depends on a balanced and thoughtful approach to nutrition. If this message resonates with you or you know someone who might benefit from this information, please comment nutrient check below. Your input helps foster a community focused on better health and well-being. Point 5. Vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D deficiency is another significant factor that has been linked to an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. This vitamin, often referred to as the sunshine vitamin, is not just essential for bone health. It plays a vital role in supporting brain function and cognitive health. A study conducted by the University of South Australia analyzed data from over 290,000 participants in the UK Biobank and found that maintaining optimal levels of vitamin D could potentially prevent up to 17% of Alzheimer's disease cases. This insight underscores the importance of understanding and managing vitamin D levels, particularly for older adults who may be at a higher risk of deficiency. The risk of vitamin D deficiency increases with age, particularly for older adults who may spend less time outdoors or have reduced dietary intake of vitamin D-rich foods. Additionally, certain medical conditions and medications can interfere with vitamin D metabolism, exacerbating the deficiency. In the context of brain health, this deficiency can weaken cognitive resilience, making it more susceptible to neurodegenerative diseases. To ensure you're getting enough vitamin D, it's important to incorporate foods such as fatty fish, e.g., salmon and mackerel, fortified dairy products, and egg yolks into your diet. For those who may find it challenging to meet their vitamin D needs through diet alone, supplementation can be a helpful option, especially during the colder months when sunlight exposure is limited. Additionally, spending at least 15 to 30 minutes a day in natural sunlight can boost vitamin D production in the body. It's worth noting that vitamin D deficiency often goes unnoticed because its symptoms can be subtle. They may include fatigue, muscle weakness, or a general feeling of malaise, all of which can be mistaken for typical aging. Therefore, regular health checkups and blood tests to monitor vitamin D levels are essential, especially for older adults. For those watching, take a moment to reflect on your daily habits. Are you getting enough sunlight or including vitamin D-rich foods in your diet? If not, consider making simple adjustments to improve your vitamin D intake. Doing so may not only help maintain your overall health, but could also support your cognitive function in the long run. If this point has inspired you to make changes, comment "Sunshine for Health" below to show your commitment to taking care of your brain. Point 6. Excessive sleep. Excessive sleep, especially prolonged daytime napping, has been identified as a potential risk factor for developing Alzheimer's disease. While adequate rest is essential for maintaining good health, studies have shown that excessive sleep may be detrimental, particularly for older adults. Research from the United States has highlighted that individuals who regularly nap for more than an hour each day face a higher risk of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's. Why is excessive sleep linked to Alzheimer's? One theory suggests that prolonged sleep disrupts the brain's natural cycles, affecting the balance between sleep and wakefulness. The areas of the brain responsible for alertness and cognition may become impaired over time, leading to reduced cognitive function. Additionally, extended sleep periods may indicate underlying health issues such as inflammation or chronic fatigue, which have been associated with neurodegenerative diseases. A study involving over 1,100 elderly participants aged 81 and older found that those who napped excessively had a 40% higher risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who limited their daytime naps to under an hour. What can be done to maintain a healthy sleep balance? Older adults should aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality nighttime sleep, which supports cognitive function without the risks associated with excessive daytime napping. If you find yourself feeling the need for long naps during the day, it may be worth discussing with a healthcare provider to rule out underlying conditions such as sleep apnea or chronic fatigue syndrome. Tips for achieving restorative sleep include maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and ensuring your sleep environment is conducive to rest. Light exposure during the day and engaging in physical activity can also help regulate your natural sleep-wake cycle, promoting better sleep quality at night and reducing the need for extended naps. For those watching, think about your sleep patterns. Are you taking long naps during the day? If so, consider evaluating your sleep habits to strike a balance that supports brain health. If this point has prompted you to reassess your sleep routine, comment "balanced rest" below to show your commitment to healthy sleep practices. Point 7. Excessive cleanliness. While maintaining a clean and organized home is often associated with good health, research has shown that excessive cleanliness can actually pose risks, particularly when it comes to brain health. An overly sanitized environment may impact the immune system's ability to develop and function properly. This weakened immune response can have serious implications, including an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. The connection between excessive cleanliness and cognitive decline lies in the relationship between the immune system and brain health. Our immune systems need regular exposure to various microorganisms found in the environment to develop properly. This exposure helps train the immune system to respond effectively to real threats. When an environment is excessively sanitized, the immune system's exposure to these essential microbes is limited. This can lead to a reduced ability to fight off infections and may also impact brain function. Emerging research suggests that a lack of microbial exposure can disrupt the immune system's regulation, potentially contributing to neuroinflammation, a condition where inflammation in the brain leads to the development of Alzheimer's disease. It's important to understand that maintaining cleanliness is essential, especially for preventing infections. However, striking a balance is key. Over-sanitizing can deprive the body of the beneficial exposure it needs to strengthen the immune system. This doesn't mean you should stop cleaning. Instead, consider avoiding the overuse of antibacterial products and allowing for some natural microbial interaction. For those watching, think about your cleaning habits. Do you rely heavily on disinfectants and antibacterial solutions for daily cleaning? If so, consider reducing their use to a reasonable level. If this discussion on the balance between cleanliness and brain health has resonated with you, consider commenting "balanced living" below. This simple step shows that you are aware of the need for moderation in your cleaning practices for the sake of your health. Point 8. The importance of social engagement. Social engagement plays a crucial role in maintaining cognitive health, especially as we age. Research has consistently shown that individuals who stay socially active are less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Social interaction stimulates the brain, fostering the formation of new neural connections and supporting cognitive resilience. For older adults, maintaining regular social activities can be a protective factor against the onset of cognitive decline. Engaging in conversations, participating in group activities, and building relationships challenge the brain to process information, respond, and create memories. This mental stimulation helps to keep the brain active and less susceptible to age-related deterioration. A study published in the Journal of Neurology highlighted that seniors who participated in regular social activities had a significantly lower risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those who were socially isolated. Activities such as joining community clubs, volunteering, attending church services, or simply spending time with friends and family can contribute to cognitive health. The key is consistency. Sustained social interactions over time help build cognitive reserve, which acts as a buffer against cognitive decline. It's important to acknowledge that loneliness and social isolation can have the opposite effect. Older adults who lack regular social interactions may experience faster cognitive decline due to reduced mental stimulation. Isolation can also lead to depression, which has been identified as a risk factor for Alzheimer's disease. Depression and Alzheimer's often share similar biological pathways, making it even more important to prioritize social engagement. To promote social interaction, seniors and their families can explore various strategies. These include joining clubs that align with personal interests, participating in local events, or simply maintaining regular phone or video calls with loved ones. Community centers and senior-focused organizations often offer programs designed to encourage social participation. Activities such as game nights, book clubs, exercise groups, or art classes can be enjoyable ways to stay connected and mentally active. For those watching, consider your current level of social engagement. Are you or a loved one regularly connecting with others? If not, take steps to become more socially involved. Even small efforts, like talking to neighbors or participating in online communities, can make a meaningful difference. If this point has motivated you to reach out or engage more socially, comment, stay connected, below to affirm your commitment to fostering social interactions for better brain health. Point 9. The importance of physical exercise. Physical exercise is one of the most effective ways to support brain health and reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Regular physical activity is known to boost overall health, but its benefits extend far beyond the body. It significantly impacts the brain as well. Engaging in consistent exercise promotes better blood flow, supports the growth of new brain cells, and helps maintain the connections between neurons. One of the key benefits of physical exercise is its ability to increase blood flow to the brain, ensuring that it receives ample oxygen and essential nutrients. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that older adults who engaged in moderate to vigorous physical activity had a lower risk of developing Alzheimer's compared to those with a sedentary lifestyle. Activities such as walking, swimming, and cycling were shown to be particularly beneficial. Even simple activities like gardening or dancing can contribute to better cognitive function by keeping the mind and body active. Physical exercise also plays a crucial role in reducing the risk of chronic conditions that contribute to Alzheimer's, such as hypertension, diabetes, and obesity. These conditions are known to impair blood flow and increase inflammation in the body, which can accelerate cognitive decline. By managing these health factors through regular activity, older adults can help protect their brain health and overall well-being. For those who may not be accustomed to intense exercise, it's important to start small and build up gradually. Even short, 10 to 15-minute sessions of physical activity can be beneficial. The key is consistency. Making exercise a regular part of your routine can yield significant benefits over time. Activities such as stretching, gentle yoga, or brisk walking can be easy to incorporate into daily life, promoting both physical and cognitive health. For those watching, reflect on your current activity level. Are you moving enough to support your brain health? If not, consider making small adjustments to incorporate more physical activity into your routine. Whether it's a morning walk, an evening stretch, or joining a fitness class, these activities can make a significant difference. If this point has inspired you to commit to a more active lifestyle, comment "Stay active" below to show your dedication to supporting your cognitive and physical well-being. Point 10. The impact of chronic stress. Chronic stress is a significant yet often overlooked factor that can contribute to the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. While occasional stress is a normal part of life, persistent stress can have damaging effects on both the body and the brain. Chronic stress triggers a prolonged release of stress hormones like cortisol, which, when sustained at high levels, can negatively impact brain health and accelerate cognitive decline. Research has shown that older adults who experience chronic stress are more likely to exhibit symptoms of cognitive decline. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that individuals with higher levels of perceived stress had a greater risk of memory loss and Alzheimer's-related changes in the brain. There are several effective ways to manage chronic stress and promote brain health. Mindfulness meditation is one practice that has gained significant attention for its ability to reduce stress and improve cognitive function. By focusing on the present moment and reducing anxiety, mindfulness helps lower cortisol levels and supports overall brain health. Engaging in deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, and journaling can also provide relief from chronic stress. Social support is another crucial factor in managing stress. Talking to friends, family, or joining support groups can help alleviate feelings of isolation and provide emotional comfort. This interaction not only reduces stress but also contributes to social engagement, which, as previously discussed, is vital for brain health. Additionally, physical activities like yoga and Tai Chi combine movement with mindfulness, offering dual benefits for reducing stress and improving physical and cognitive well-being. For those watching, take a moment to reflect on your stress levels. Are there sources of stress in your life that could be impacting your health? If so, consider exploring stress management techniques that work for you. Whether it's meditation, exercise, or spending time with loved ones, finding ways to manage stress is essential for maintaining cognitive function and overall health. If this point has inspired you to take action against stress, comment "Stay calm" below to show your commitment to protecting your brain. Point 11. The role of hydration. Staying properly hydrated is a fundamental aspect of overall health, and it plays an essential role in maintaining cognitive function, especially as we age. Dehydration can have significant consequences on brain health, potentially increasing the risk of developing conditions such as Alzheimer's disease. Older adults are particularly vulnerable to dehydration due to factors like reduced thirst sensation and changes in kidney function, making it crucial to prioritize adequate water intake. The brain is composed of about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair cognitive function, affecting memory, attention, and mood. When the body is dehydrated, the brain has to work harder to perform simple tasks, leading to fatigue and cognitive decline. Chronic dehydration can exacerbate these effects and contribute to long-term cognitive impairment, which may increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Take the story of Mr. Carter, an 80-year-old retired firefighter who often forgot to drink enough water throughout the day. His family noticed that he would become easily confused and less responsive in conversations during the afternoons. After a medical evaluation, it was revealed that mild chronic dehydration was contributing to his cognitive issues. With reminders to drink water regularly and incorporating hydrating foods like fruits and vegetables into his diet, Mr. Carter's cognitive function showed noticeable improvement. This example highlights how staying hydrated can make a real difference in brain health. So, what can older adults do to ensure they stay hydrated? Drinking water consistently throughout the day is the most effective way to maintain hydration. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water per day, but this amount can vary depending on factors like body size, activity level, and climate. For those who may struggle with drinking plain water, herbal teas, soups, and water-rich foods like cucumbers and watermelon can also help meet hydration needs. It's important to note that beverages like coffee and alcohol can have dehydrating effects. While moderate consumption may be fine, older adults should balance their intake of such drinks with plenty of water to prevent dehydration. Setting a schedule or using a hydration tracking app can be useful tools for ensuring regular water intake. For viewers watching this, take a moment to think about your daily hydration habits. Are you drinking enough water to support your brain health? If not, consider making a conscious effort to incorporate more fluids into your routine. If this point has motivated you to prioritize hydration, comment "Water for Wellness" below to show your commitment to maintaining cognitive health. Thank you for staying with us through this comprehensive discussion on Alzheimer's disease and how lifestyle choices can make a significant impact on brain health. Throughout this video, we've explored key factors that contribute to cognitive decline, including diet, sleep quality, social engagement, physical exercise, and managing chronic stress. These insights are not just statistics or isolated stories. They are real-life strategies that can be applied to maintain cognitive vitality and reduce the risk of Alzheimer's. It's important to remember that taking care of your brain health is a holistic process. Each habit, whether it's eating a balanced diet, staying physically active, prioritizing quality sleep, or maintaining social connections, plays a part in building cognitive resilience. These steps may seem small on their own, but together, they create a powerful approach to sustaining mental sharpness and overall well-being. If you found this video helpful, we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts or one change you're inspired to make in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create more content that supports you and your loved ones in leading healthier, more fulfilling lives. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights on maintaining a healthy mind and body. Together, we can take steps to protect our brain health and support those around us in doing the same. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Stay healthy, stay sharp, and take care.